sit there and feel sorry for yourself because Ron Paul didn't win. Or you can stop and realize that Ron Paul brought the message of liberty to so many millions of people that we are quantum leap ahead of where we used to be. Have we restored liberty? No, not by a long shot. But we're a damn sight better off than we were 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 20 years ago. We are doing a really great job, and we are making progress. On Friday night, I talked about the Articles of Freedom. We have a path to go. Liberty is inevitable. All we have to do is stop feeling sorry for ourselves, get off the couch, get out there, and make it happen. It ain't that hard. If George Washington can fight and defeat the strongest army and navy in the world, so can we. Now, again, I don't consider myself like really old in this thing, but I look back and I realize that my book is already 8 or 9 years old. And I'm going, where did the time go? So, in that time period, I personally have met, and I'm sure you have too, people that I would just, refer to as newbies. The light has finally dawned. I had a phone call. Michael, we're in really serious trouble. And I didn't know if I should laugh. I have no idea who's on the phone. I said, well, we'll figure out what he's talking about. He goes, most of what the Constitution does is unconstitutional. Most of what the government does is unconstitutional. And it's like, is this a joke? Somebody put this guy up to that? I've been saying that for 28 years. And it turns out that he was genuinely serious and had just figured it out. And he starts giving me a list of, we got to do that, we got to do this, and and it's like he's trying to get me all fired up. Come on, we got to do something. And I said, I am really glad to have you on the bandwagon, but you're not allowed to lead the parade. That boat has sailed. All you get to do right now is kind of sweep up the confetti. You better hurry to catch up with the rest of us. Okay? But one of the things that I have noticed about these newbies is that their level of energy, their level of passion, at least from my point of view, appears to be infinite. Can you imagine what it's like to be them 2 years ago, walking around completely naive, thinking we're the red, white, and blue, we're the good guys. And then just in the last 24 months, to discover that most of what our government does is unconstitutional. I want to give them a hug. It's like, it'll be okay. The metaphor that I've created in my mind for all of this is basically the people who fight forest fires. I used to live in California. These forest fires, they're just incredible. The number of acres of devastation is amazing. And to watch some of the fire, I watched a little news clip. There was it generates so much heat and so much vortex that you actually have little weather patterns inside the fire. And there was a little tornado of flame, and it was moving across the screen. There was a tree in the way. And this little tornado flame went by, and 3 or 4 seconds later, the tree was gone. The tree was gone. And you got people out there fighting that fire. Now, it's going to last for weeks. I'm telling you, before you even get started, the forest fire, it's going to be there. You got too much lumber on fire. And so you got guys and women going out there, they're chopping down trees, they're making fire breaks, they're throwing water on the fire. And they do that 14, 16 hours a day. Now imagine that you've done that for 2 or 3 weeks already. Where is your level of, concern? I mean, you know that as soon as you finish dinner, you're going to be going back and you're going to be pouring more water on trees, and the fire is still going. You're going to have to sleep sometime while the fire is burning.